Do not hear the intro.
Now they should hear us better. How about now?
How about now? Can you hear us? Oh boy.
It says there's audio now. Soundless. It's always something. Pages heard you say that.
That's okay.
Love the intro. Need sound or subtle? What?
No sound at all?
Oh, good. I thought it was me. That's weird because it's.
It says we have sound.
I know it says we have sound.
Problem every week, would it be our show?
It wouldn't be. It would be something completely different. Now, you might hear the sound going in and out, so I was still messing with it, and then you all start saying you heard it. So,
okay.
Give us one more minute here just to make sure we're all caught up.
Just to make sure that we're good.
Yeah, just make sure, because it might go in and out, because I was messing around with the audio trying to fix it on the fly.
Okay.
Came and went, yep. Is it completely gone? Can hear you now. Okay. So are we good to start?
Are we good?
I think we're good. There's sound now.
All right, so before we do, now that you can actually hear us, don't forget to share this video with your friends, please, because every little bit helps, and Facebook is not so nice on live feeds anymore, so,
They're horrible.
Yeah, horrible. So if you would be so kind as to share with your friends, we sure would appreciate that.
Nope, not good. Wait, sound back out. I can hear you guys fine. Yes, sound. Okay.
Okay, so?
Okay, it might have been going in and out, but I think everybody should be caught up now. I hear you fine. Okay, yeah, we must be caught up by now. We gotta figure out what's wrong with it. I'm not sure what's going on. Our mics worked fine. The software we're using was fine, and then all of a sudden they stopped working. Last week we had problems, so we tried something different this week. It still didn't work. But we'll figure it out one way or another. Sorry.
I'm really sorry. That's like super unprofessional, so I apologize.
Professional.
Well, if we're trying to get more professional, we just had a discussion today about how to like spruce up this show and make it more professional. And then, you know, we put this little intro video and everything, and then what happens? Like, you can't hear us.
I know, you can't even hear the. Should I play the intro video again so they can play the music?
Did you guys actually hear the Marvel video?
I heard the Marvel intro, but then we couldn't hear you initially.
Okay, so maybe I'm wondering if it had something to do with the stuff that you were playing messing up our audio. You know what I mean?
That's possible. Anything's possible.
I don't know. Sorry.
Yeah, I don't know. It's a hard thing for us to test because in order for us to test it, we have to go live.
Yeah, maybe we should have like I was going to say a dummy page, but you know.
We have plenty of those. We have like 80 pages on Facebook each, so we could try
Okay,
one
so now that you can hear us, again, any shares are appreciated.
Yes, please.
Because we have some good stuff to talk about today.
And some not so good stuff.
And not so good stuff. What do we have that's not so good?
I don't know. Actually, we don't have anything that's controversial this week.
Okay. All right. So at least, they're saying your intro works, so it's not that.
Whoop, whoop.
So
something I did work. See, that was professional. And then a minute in, we were unprofessional again.
We gotta fix this. We really gotta fix this.
We need to bring in somebody who does audio. Yeah. Does anybody work for one of the major networks? You're welcome to come by. We'll give you pizza and soda.
It's okay. All right, anyway, let's start chatting since we had an epic fail once again.
All right, so welcome to TMSM Weekly Live, show number 58 for July the 15th, 2019. I'm Scott Edward.
I'm Michelle Edward.
And you probably all know us by now.
Yeah.
Anyway, so this week, we really didn't we did a lot, but I didn't really think we did. I didn't think we did much in the last week, but I guess we really did. When we were prepping for the show, we kind of go over what we've done for the last week. We have a lot coming up this week.
Yeah, we do. Well, let's talk about last week first.
Let's go last week. So last week's show was on Tuesday because we were delayed.
Yes, we had, because of travel and such, we did our Monday night show on Tuesday last week, as you know. And we had been out for a little while because of traveling and other unfortunate things.
Actually, we were here, the audio was out.
Yeah. Let's see, what have we done since we saw you last, or Tom's last?
Well, last time it was Tuesday, so next morning was Wednesday, so our first thing on every Wednesday morning is we head on out to WDBO 96.5, Michelle on the radio with Joe Kelly in the morning here in Orlando.
Yes.
So we did that morning. What was your segment about? I can't remember now.
Oh, gosh.
Oh, it was about the hotel stay from the night before.
It was. Joe and I talked about the Grand Destino Tower over at Coronado Springs is what the topic was last week. I don't know what this week's topic is going to be yet. I usually try to decide that on my way over in the car.
But we left there. We knew when we were leaving Joe we were going right to the Magic Kingdom because we had heard the grumblings that the Tomorrowland sign was down.
Yes, and I had people asking me if that was true, and I don't like to answer unless I know for sure, so I had to go over and find out for sure. And lo and behold, the Tomorrowland sign was down.
Oh my god.
Go ahead.
Well, no, but I would say actually now though, if you go to MDE and you look at the map view, there is a sign there for Tomorrowland. So
there is. Spoiler alert, there's a sign on MDE.
And the pillars that are holding the new sign up, there's actually boxes on the bridge over to Tomorrowland where the bases are going to be, I'm assuming. So it looks like that's going to be what's going to replace. So there is a sign coming because we did have some people asking us, is there not going to be a sign? Is Tomorrowland going away? Are they going to tear down everything? You're going to see Space Mountain? No.
No, yeah. Okay, so there was another thing going around. Like, it's amazing what you can find, like, on Twitter. I don't go on Twitter that often, like I had said before, because Twitter gets kind of rough sometimes. So I just kind of browse. But there was a picture of, like, I want to say concept art, but it was fake concept art, and it showed all of Tomorrowland basically being like wiped out in the middle with like just gray walls.
Yeah, basically right down the middle between Stitch and Monsters Inc. You saw all the way straight back. And she showed me this picture. What was that on Tuesday? I think you showed it to me.
Yeah,
Wednesday.
But you could see Space Mountain in this concept art. You could see it from like the hub, and he's like, "There's no way that can be real because when you walk down like towards towards Space Mountain, it actually veers to the left." So you wouldn't be able to see Space Mountain from the hub anyway.
No. The stage would be in the way. The new Joffrey's coffee shop is in the way. There's a lot of things to get to the way. So that's just another thing of a rumored thing that gets put out there that's not.
But even so, it's one of those things that when I see things sometimes, I still kind of give it the look because it's like, could it be? Because sometimes, you see these pictures and stuff that float around online and then end up being true. But this one just didn't look right to me.
No, we actually, so when we were walking through Tomorrowland and we stood there in front of the food, what is that?
It's the lunching pad?
The lunching pad right below the Tomorrowland people mover. I said, okay, look where Space Mountain is. And she goes, okay, yeah, that art was fake.
Yeah, because they would have to take out the lunching pad, the people mover, Astro Orbiter, like that whole midsection would be gone.
The stage and Joffrey's.
Yeah, like everything would be gone.
Oh, it would have to go away.
But anyway, so obviously that's not the case because we went over there and the sign was gone. But another reason that we went over there was I had heard on Tuesday that the walls were going to be going up around the Tron construction. So I wanted to go over there, and there was talk saying, if you want to get pictures of the Tron coaster before the walls go up for the building, you got to go, like, soon. So that's why after we left the radio station, we went right over to Magic Kingdom because not just to see that if the sign was gone, but also to get some pictures of Tron. So did you guys see it? Because I put video up.
It's pretty cool. We went on the People Mover first, so we got pictures of it, video, which is on our YouTube channel as we're going on the People Mover before you go into Space Mountain. Yes. We have all that video there. Then we went around into Fantasyland and came up on the side of Barnstormer, and we got some photo, and I think you did video from there as well.
I did.
Did you not? Of that, where you can see the Tron sign and the coaster track in the background. It looks awesome. I can't wait till it's open. Actually, Tron, I'm very excited about this because Tomorrowland needs an update. It needs something newer, and this is definitely going to bring something new. Everything I've seen from Shanghai, everybody seems to love the ride.
Yeah.
The only thing is here in the U.S., ours is going to be a little bit bigger. The Shanghai ride's a little bit smaller, compact. So somebody my size may have a problem in Shanghai, but hopefully at Walt Disney World we won't have a problem.
Oh, but yeah, it was really cool to see like an actual coaster track. Which follow me for a second because this is weird.
Down the rabbit hole.
We're not going down the rabbit hole. I promise. We're gonna actually try to make our shows a little bit shorter to keep everybody's attention span. So we said I can't keep doing that, but for now I'm gonna do that.
We'll start on that next week.
No, I'm kidding. All right. Anyway, so when they put up the Guardians coaster, they built the building up first and then started building the coaster. Now with Tron, it's the opposite. They have tracks up the foundation and an actual coaster track, and then now they're going to build the walls around it. Mm-hmm. So I thought that was kind of interesting because usually Disney doesn't like any spoilers, so to speak. Right.
Maybe because the track already exists, though, and it's going to be similar to Shanghai. They weren't really worried about that.
I don't know because the what do you call it? The Ratatouille ride in that's going into World Showcase is supposed to be similar to the one that's already in France. So why are they being protective about that?
I just don't think it's possibly you can
Because you
see
can
it.
see it. You can see the building. Like Epcot,
Yeah.
they're being real secretive. In Magic Kingdom, they're like letting it all hang out.
I think that Epcot too. They're dealing with the Skyway or the Skyliner that's coming in that back way past France, and then you got Ratatouille. So I think they're building walls to separate like that, and I think it's just everything at one time.
Yeah, but anyway, the whole point was I do have a point. It was really neat to see the coaster. I'm glad that we got to see it before the walls go up. I don't know if the walls have gone up or not. I haven't been back over to see. We're going over on Thursday, but I don't know. But that's everyone, when I put out the video for it, everyone's like, well, is it, it looks like maybe it'll be done faster because the tracks were done, and it's still saying 2021.
No, the one thing to remember about Disney, unlike other parks, is they spend a lot of time on theming the ride. So yeah, the coaster can go up quick, but they want the theming and the
that's
queue
just
and
a
everything
small
to go.
part
It really
of
is.
what it's going to be. Like Guardians is supposed to be a story coaster, so there's going to be all kinds of cool stuff inside the building.
Mm-hmm.
And Tron, I mean, if you've seen Tron, the video, I've never been overseas to go on the real one, but if you look at the video, it looks really cool. It's very high-tech looking.
It does.
Yeah?
It's very cool, and I think it's going to really give Tomorrowland, it's going to really put Tomorrowland into the future. Where Tomorrowland gets a bad rap about being not futuristic, I think this is going to actually push it future-wise.
Maybe.
Hopefully.
Maybe.
Well, finally.
Now, if they could just make like the Astro Orbiter a little bit different, we've only been. That's one we just don't go on because the little rockets are so small.
I don't even fit on it.
He doesn't fit into it, and it says, "Oh, you can put 2 per cart." I don't think I could even fit with one of my kids.
Yeah, it's not because it's not wide enough for me. It's because I'm physically too tall. And try to get in there, I couldn't squeeze my legs in there to sit.
No, he couldn't. His knees would have been under his chin, and I don't think that would.
I felt like I was riding the Matterhorn in Disneyland because I don't fit on that either.
Oh, the Matterhorn hurts your back.
But
Listen, man, I'm cracking my back just thinking about it.
I had to sit on the Matterhorn with my one leg over my other leg to actually fit. That was painful.
Yeah, I mean, you don't want to be in pain when you go on rides. That takes all the fun out of it, right?
Break your back. I rode it, but my leg broke.
But I feel horrible now. No, I really wouldn't it be kind of neat though if they did some sort of update on Astro Orbiter and like put new carts up there, new rockets up there.
Yeah, sure.
I think.
I understand, Judy.
I think they could do something else up there, but what do
I think
know?
they could do a lot over there. They really need to do something. I know there's something floating around today about the Speedway and Tesla, and that's not, as of right now, we do not have any confirmation, but I know that rumor's floating today.
I've seen it
a few
too.
times. Which is funny that rumor started because we were actually just having a discussion with the boys last week, and I was saying how cool it would be if Elon Musk would come in and sponsor like Future World at Epcot and redo the entire thing with his technology. I think it would be really cool. But then I saw that rumor today, I'm like, oh, this is garbage.
This is garbage. There's reasons.
I would like it to be true because I like Elon Musk. I think he's a genius.
Genius. Yeah, but what?
Diagnosed genius. I mean, he's a
okay.
tested genius.
I'm not arguing. I said genius. So, but no, I mean, I know that we don't talk about rumors at the Main Street Mouse, but just because we don't talk about them doesn't mean we don't see them. And
we see them all.
We see them.
We talk about very few, at least publicly. We talk behind the scenes about all of them.
And like we talked about last week, there's a reason. There's a reason that we just don't.
So we're not spreading the rumor about Tesla sponsoring the Speedway.
He is.
I saw it. I think it'd be cool if he did. So Elon, if by some chance this video hits your desk and you see it, give me a call. We'll talk.
We can't even get our Facebook to show it to our regular audience. He's not going to see
Elon,
it.
call me. We'll do lunch. I'll buy Earl a sandwich.
Yeah. So anyway, also while we were over at Magic Kingdom, we went over there for a couple of reasons.
One, we wanted to ride the Haunted Mansion.
Yeah. Except, I was going to tell you, I forgot to tell you. Today I remembered that we rode the Haunted Mansion while we were there.
Oh yeah, I saw it.
Did you see it? I looked in our MDE and there's another man and his son in our Doom buggy instead of our picture.
They're our cousins.
It's funny because we had a picture of some strangers, their Doom buggy picture. I almost posted it just to be funny and be like, hey, I got your picture if you're looking for it. And then when
it would be funny if he was actually a follower.
And then when we rode Slinky Dog a few weeks ago, there's us and then there's another family on Slinky Dog too. So
Technology's not perfect.
MDE, we have other people's pictures. So anyway,
crazy stuff.
we went also over just to we haven't been in a while because we've been really busy, but I had heard about the Red's Revenge float in Adventureland. So we went over there to
sample it,
to test it out, and when we got there, we got a little more than we bargained for because they were making them with a chocolate and strawberry swirl, like soft serve.
So instead of vanilla strawberry, which they told us they actually have to use 2 different machines because they don't have those 2 mixed in one machine. The chocolate and the strawberry are in one machine, so she was able to do the twist with chocolate strawberry.
So it was like a chocolate covered strawberry, if you like that sort of thing, which I do.
With red Fanta, strawberry Fanta pop.
Yeah. And then,
yes, I said pop, Corey. It's a soda. And actually, it was really good.
So I thought the Fanta touch was a little bit too sweet. We split it because I'm trying to get back on my diet. But they do have like a chocolate hat on the top. And the chocolate and strawberry swirl, it looks a little bit yucky, but it was really, really good.
It's a really good combination.
Oh my
and
gosh.
I liked it with the Fanta in there. So she had the chocolate hat, I had the Fanta. So
yeah, it was honestly, because I really... Okay, so like I'm weird about things if you haven't figured that out over the past 9 years. And I, like, if I'm dieting, like, a treat to me is like a chocolate covered strawberry because it still is fruit. And if I...
It's only half cheating.
It's only half cheating. And then if you get like some of that that chocolate that you can buy at the grocery store that's like has like the low carb chocolate or whatever.
Lily's chocolate.
Yeah, and then you can like make yourself like a cheat chocolate covered strawberry.
I was doing that for her, but I was actually sticking a couple cubes of Godiva in there, so it
that's why it tasted good. It had nothing to do with that low carb chocolate.
If it was just in the low carb chocolate, they'd still be sitting in the fridge.
Okay, now I get it. Never mind. Maybe I wasn't doing a good job. But anyway, so like a chocolate covered strawberry is still like kind of diet food if you ask me. So I really like chocolate covered strawberries, and so when I saw the chocolate and the strawberry swirled together, I thought maybe. And it was even better than I thought. What's the matter?
I was right. No. Shane brought up something, and I completely missed it. The NBA Experience stories. He said it was awesome. I didn't even know it was open.
We haven't been over there either.
We haven't been down there. We were so far behind.
So yeah, I think next time I would like it without the Fanta. I would rather just have the ice cream.
They can give me a Diet Coke or something. A Diet Coke on the side.
I don't think they're going to give you a Diet Coke. I usually drink Diet, so the Fanta was a bit much for me.
So we decided we got our Red's Revenge, and we went over and we sat. There's that whole seating area there by Swiss Family Robinson's treehouse. Yeah. We're sitting there. All of a sudden, Tarzan comes jumping in out of nowhere.
Why did you bring up Tarzan?
I just remembered it. And it kind of scared us because he startled us, but then we realized we were in the background of everybody's photo, so we had to get him moved.
So if you happen to take your picture with Tarzan last week, you might have us in the background eating ice cream, which we
photobombed you. You're welcome.
Not on purpose.
Oh,
but funny. No, it's funny since you mentioned Tarzan. I put the picture up on my Michelle Atwood page. Did you see that?
I might have. I don't remember.
Okay, you probably didn't want to because I put up a picture, and I should know my people by now. And I sort of did, but I'm like, I'm not gonna say nothing.
She wanted you to. Don't let her fool you.
No, so I put up the Tarzan picture on my Michelle Atwood page, and I was making a point about roaming characters because, like, Disneyland has roaming characters that just kind of pop out of nowhere, and we're sitting there eating ice cream, and like, boom, here he comes, there he is, and I put up the picture of Tarzan. So, like, people had a field day with that picture. Because Tarzan basically was wearing like a loincloth and sandals and a dreadlock wig.
Which Tarzan had sandals on. So let's think about that for a minute. He had sandals on. Which was just kind of weird. Tarzan would not be wearing sandals.
So I'm sitting here uncomfortable because he's not wearing anything. And he looks over and he goes, he's wearing sandals. Just like, but... Tarzan
the best is I heard a lady walking over and talking to her kids about it, and she goes, "Look, it's the guy from the Jungle Book." I'm like, "What the heck?"
From the Jungle Book.
The Jungle Book? Oh, he's from the jungle, not from the Jungle Book.
But Tarzan, he was very. I don't know. I don't know. I'm getting all uncomfortable just talking about it. It's just because I don't know. Maybe he.
Oh, I don't remember the Tarzan show at Epcot.
There was a Tarzan show at Animal Kingdom. I remember Tarzan rocks at Animal Kingdom.
Did he rock?
I don't know. I remember seeing him one time and like Andrew fell asleep.
Did he have shoes on?
I think he had shoes on.
They should put those sticker shoes on the bottom of his feet so you don't see him. At least maybe that would look better.
He was so bothered that Tarzan had sandals.
Because they make such a big deal about character integrity, and then you see Tarzan walking around with Nikes. It's like, really?
He had sandals. They were not Nike.
Nike brand across. They were sponsored.
They were
Tarzan
not.
Sponsored by Nike.
They were not. No, but it was just funny because the whole point of the post was about the roaming character, and and all the ladies were like, because Tarzan had muscles, I guess was the whole point.
You could see it was airbrushed. Everything was airbrushed because the back of his feet were a different color than his legs. They were completely different orange.
You're really obsessing with his feet, aren't you?
It bugged me so bad about the sandals, and I don't know why. It just really did. Donald doesn't wear shoes. Why does Tarzan have to wear shoes?
No, I guess, I don't know.
And then I'm going to make another thing. I'm going to call somebody else out, too.
Oh, boy. What?
So when we're in line for the Haunted Mansion, we had a fast pass. Well, as I'm walking up, I see these two kids. Well, not kids. They're probably like late teens, like 19, 20-year-old.
Oh, jeez. Why are you doing this?
Because I'm calling them out. I don't know if they're watching this.
Just for the record, we did not prepare any of this for the show.
We didn't really.
Nothing. All right.
I'm going off.
Oh, my God. Go ahead.
So anyway, these guys decide, so they're in the regular waiting line. Well, they decided they didn't want to wait. They opened up the chain, they jumped over, and they came into the fast pass line in front of us. So I'm watching them, and I'm hoping that the second fast pass scan is working because they're not going to get through it. So I kind of, come on, let's go. Because I want to watch them get yelled at. Of course, it wasn't working, and they got on the ride. So I was kind of watching them.
He was annoyed with
I was
kids
so annoyed. I wanted to kick them both.
It was busy. Like, Haunted Mansion, standby was 40 minutes.
And they knew they were cutting.
And they cut in front of the line. I mean, they totally jumped over the chain.
They were, laughing about it and everything. So then we get into the first room. Before we go in the stretching room, we're standing there in the room, and I'm watching them to see what they're doing. They went to the wrong door, so I kind of chuckled at that already. Because I knew which room we had to go to. So we go into the stretching room, and they both, beelined it to the back wall. The problem was they went to the wrong wall. They went to the wrong side, so they were trying to be sneaky and get in there first, while they were the last ones out of the stretching room. And I was standing there, and I was laughing at them the whole time.
Well, yeah, because we're locals, so we know which side of the room that the door is going to open on. And they thought they were really slick, and they thought they did too. They were on the other side.
High five, we got the right one. No, you didn't.
Yeah. Yeah,
Go back to Universal there.
Yeah, but they thought that they were just it because
they were cool.
They got away with it. And it was super annoying.
See, Judy said it would bother her too. I'm not the only one.
I mean, it bothered me, but not like him. I mean, he was so excited that they went the wrong way out of the stretch.
Oh, I wanted to kick them both.
It's just one of those things yeah, it's really hot out, and yeah, the parks are crowded, and yes, we would all like to be in the nice air conditioning of the Haunted Mansion, but don't do that.
I've never prayed so much for a ride to break down before it took off. As I wanted that one to break down so badly, so they had to leave.
Oh, it really bothered me.
I am on a roll, Perkins.
Michelle, don't make it worse. Don't make it worse.
Let's talk about something else.
Well, what else do you have a grievance about?
Give me a minute, I'll figure something out.
But yeah, don't be that guy. I wish I could still do my "Don't Be That Guy" articles because I see them all. The time.
Worries so much about being politically correct nowadays.
Why don't everyone yell at me because people get mad about everything?
Put my name on it. I'll take the yelling. I don't care.
Maybe we could have. I have an idea because it wouldn't be as bad because Facebook doesn't show this.
Nobody sees it anyway.
We could do a guy of the week. Don't be that guy.
This week, don't be the guy who cuts
the
line jumper guy and thinks you know which door it opens.
Yeah, maybe we could talk about that guy, that guy a week.
And for those who haven't been in the Magic Kingdom in a while, because we didn't know this, the tram doesn't go all the way to the TTC area.
It doesn't.
Actually, you get out before you even go under the little bridge there where Mickey's on both sides.
Yep.
You get out before that, which
Super
we didn't realize.
Which
was funny because we had a good parking spot. And we're like, we'll walk it, we'll beat it there. The tram got there at the same time we did, and all the people that were on the tram got off.
Right.
It was really
we parked in Simba and we walked, and by the time we got up to where they let the tram out, we all met at the same time. Mm-hmm. So they do not bring you right up to where the
TTC area.
The TTC area anymore. They let you off still in the parking lot, and you walk under the bridge. It's very, very weird.
It was cool. So we both so as soon as we're walking on the bridge, we both kind of realized this is something that never happened, so we're both taking pictures of people walking under the bridge.
It was very weird. You know what else is weird? we were worried about we weren't going to have enough to talk about.
We got plenty. Sit back, get some popcorn. We'll give you 2 minutes. Go.
So, you know what else, which I found very strange, which I did take a picture of. They have, like, remember when, like, you were a kid and you go, like, to the circus and they'd have, like, light up, like, merchandise booths type of things all over the place?
I forgot about that.
Yep. In the parking lot. In the parking lot.
Before you go through the bridge. Which might be why the trams are dropping you off there.
I don't know. There are merchandise carts in the parking lot to buy ears and, like, light up things. Like, no joke. I have never seen that before.
Then they were on the other side of the ticket booth at the TTC as well. There was merchandise booths there now, which they still have their store up there also.
There's still the store, so why do you need a merchandise cart in a parking lot? Any idea? I mean, I don't know.
So we're probably going to lose our Disney media credentials for calling them out for these things.
No, it's not even calling out. I'm just wondering why.
Right.
I mean... Because, okay, so then what did I say to you when we were walking? I said, well, maybe it's for people that forgot their ears and they want to wear the ears before they walk through the gates.
Yeah, because that makes a big difference.
It does. It might. I don't know. But, and the carts, mind you, yes, they have mouse ears on the merchandise cart in the parking lot, but it doesn't have all the mouse ears.
No, I know.
It had like a handful of,
whatever the popular one is of that.
But no, it didn't have,
it didn't have the Ariel ones.
It did not have the new mermaid ones. Mm-hmm. It did not have... There was maybe like 4 different kinds of ears in the parking lot. It wasn't...
See, I could see having carts there selling water. Because I think they would make a fortune if they had bottles of water right there as people were walking by.
They had bubble machines.
Well, that doesn't do you any good if you're down your thirst. Because about that time on a hot Florida day, about then is when you'll spend any amount of money for 20 ounces of water.
I guess. I've never noticed that before, the different merchandise carts at the TTC. That's new.
Maybe they figure you'll be done with your little bit of water from the preferred parking by then and you need another one.
I don't know.
What were those cups when we were little kids that people had in the bathroom, the little paper cups?
Dixie cups.
That's about the size of the bottle of water you get from preferred parking.
You're spending $50 for parking, but you get a Dixie cup
45.
of water. Is it 45?
45 is what it was the other day. Which is Universal's actually more expensive right now for their regular parking.
Is it?
I noticed the other day it was 25 for Universal, it was 22 at Disney.
I did not know that.
Or something like that, yeah. But yeah, it was more.
But can you buy souvenirs in the parking lot at Universal?
You can buy them all over Sidewalk. Actually, you can because their garage is hooked to the merchandise area before you go through security.
It was just interesting because I never noticed that before.
But everybody knows Universal's out for a money grab. Now Disney is too, though.
I don't say that. No, I think, actually, you know what? I don't really have anything positive to say because I don't know.
It's just funny because I felt like when you were a kid and you went to the circus, and when you're leaving the circus, you get out of the building, then there's the guy selling like the balloons or like the
like your last minute things. Did you forget to get this? Well, then here's.
Because if you haven't bugged your parents enough at that point for something, that's your last opportunity.
And then this is also really interesting because so like you walk under the bridge and here's the guy with the cart with the ears and the bubble thingies, and then right next to the guy in the parking lot with the ears and the bubbles is a security guard. So if anybody tries to go up and run and take ears or mug the guy with the ears,
he will chase you down.
He will chase you down. So they have a security guard standing next to the cart with the cast number with the ears and bubble wands.
It's just funny because there's somebody who's going to buy that bubble wand and their kid's going to play with it in the car all the way home. And they're going to have bubble stains all over their seats all the way home. And then you have somebody like Corey Tucker who's allergic to bubbles.
Corey could never, ever. Or like, look at my nephew. We gave him a Buzz Lightyear bubble thing with the thing out the top.
We have bubbles everywhere in our house.
Everywhere. So, my sister-in-law said that she has to keep refilling bubbles at the house too because he has the bubbles.
So buy stock in bubbles.
So, but you can get one in the.
I hid Emma's bubble one. Michelle hid Emma's bubble one.
Yeah, you got to. But yeah, it wouldn't be a good thing on your way out. But I just thought it was funny that here's the cart. Here's the cast member behind the cart, and then here's a security guard.
Exactly.
Right there.
So, but no security for line jumpers at the Haunted Mansion.
That's a really good point. That's a great point, actually. I thought he was going to take like a citizen's arrest.
Oh, I was ready.
You.
If the cast member would have looked like they were excited when I got up there, I would have said, those 2 guys cut. I want them pulled back. Either that or they better be joining the 999 Happy Horse.
He was so mad. He was so mad.
Because you know what? When I don't have a fast pass, we wait. and if you don't have a fast pass, wait. Especially when you're a cocky,
Okay,
late teen, early 20s.
Don't show your age and be talking about kids, all right? Don't
Back in my day, we waited in line and we liked it.
Day. Okay, so Jody Stam said it's like selling stuff out of the trunk, like open his trench coat.
It is!
Like selling watches.
Hey, I got some radio equipment over here. You want to buy some?
But seriously, next time you guys go to Magic Kingdom, check out the parking lot. It's going to be a guy, ears, and a security guard.
If I was that guy, I'd be selling it half off. Hey, kids. Want some ears?
I just don't
got a Snickers bar here, $42.
I don't understand it. That was new.
Why? You just stop on a dial?
I don't know. I just know because I was sitting here trying. Usually I'm pretty witty. I am, and I can come up with reasons. I don't have any reasons.
They should put the clearance ears out there. Like the ones that before they send them over to the outlet on Vineland. Put them over there.
The clearance ears are in the
Here's the Christmas spirit jerseys.
Okay, moving on. Okay.
Wow, we really went off topic there, didn't we? 7:32. Well, at least I got some people watching, so we're doing pretty good. They must be doing something right for still watching. So that was the Magic Kingdom. Weren't you excited? So then, that was Wednesday. Thursday, we didn't do anything, I don't believe. Friday, we went over to Epcot.
We did. Which there is no vendor booths in the parking lot at Epcot.
Michelle, wait your turn. We're only on Friday now. That was Saturday.
Yes.
Want to buy some paper fast passes?
Robert, you need to go and get yourself a little coat. What's the fast passes? You
got 2 Space Mountain, I'll give you 2 for Haunted Mansion.
Oh my god. Okay.
That's
anyway.
good. That's my Halloween costume. I won't be the guy selling fast passes at Disney.
Alright, anyway. Scarlett wants to know what's in the cup. Actually, in my Lions cup is Diet A&W root beer. Sorry to disappoint.
Mine is pure vodka.
It's water. He doesn't drink.
I don't drink it all.
So anyway, where were we at?
Epcot.
No years in the
Friday.
parking lot. Go ahead.
They did not have anybody selling in the parking lot at Epcot.
Nobody's selling anything.
Just so you know, though, there is construction at the front of Epcot right now. So you kind of got to wrap around. The trams don't go right up to the middle where they used to.
Yeah, just like at Magic Kingdom, you're gonna not get right up to the door if you take the tram. But actually, we hardly ever take the tram at Epcot because it's not a long walk anymore.
No, we never take it there. But once you go into Epcot, if you haven't been there, leave a legacy. As you're walking in, all the right side monuments are gone.
Yes.
They are completely gone, so just the left side exists right now. They are moving them somewhere else at Epcot.
Yep.
We just don't know where yet, correct?
Oh, well, it's supposed to be up front somewhere, but not where it was before.
Right.
So they,
Yes, it is,
What?
Robert. That is a Lions Cup.
it's a Lions Cup. We're from Detroit.
313.
We're from the 313. Anyway, so I lost my train of thought.
Bring it back.
The Leave a Legacy to the right are gone. Leave a Legacy to the left. Some of them are taken off of the marble, but I went and looked, and the boys' pictures is still on there, so I had to go take a picture.
I think she paid more. That's why they're still there.
It's weird because like my kids are like right on the very like if you're walking away from Spaceship Earth, my kids are like in the first section, like right there. They're babies.
Do you ever think about that though? They're moving the Leave a Legacy one. They got rid of the bricks,
Yep.
the Magic Kingdom stuff. So it's like all these people who bought this stuff to have it immortalized with Walt Disney World, they're moving it or they got rid of it or kind of stinks. I mean, I know we got to progress.
When they had come out with things like the Leave a Legacy and the bricks, they were not guaranteed like forever.
No, they weren't. And that's what was the bricks were 7 years, I think.
I don't remember.
Something like that. 20
And
years.
I know with the Leave a Legacy, when I got the Leave a Legacy, it was Aiden's first trip to Disney World and Andrew's, I think, third, because I was one of those people that took my kids immediately to Disney World. There wasn't even one yet.
She actually planned the birth at Celebration Hospital.
Shut up. But because I was telling you that the Leave a Legacy option came in my vacation package that time. Like you could pick between, I want to say at the time it was access to like Disney Quest or get your kid's picture taken for Leave a Legacy, and I chose Leave a Legacy because they were small.
Now Leave a Legacy still around, Disney Quest isn't.
Ah, yeah, very true, very true. But so they're getting moved. If you do have your picture up there, it's not gone forever. It's just gonna be moved.
Just don't put that brick outside, Michelle. Because Michelle put ours outside and all the lettering came off.
Yeah, remember we talked about that, which I still haven't taken it back. If you get one of the bricks at Disney Springs, don't put them outside because that's $50 down the tubes.
Deneen said when they did stay 18 to 20 years when she bought hers.
Oh, okay. All right. So,
all right.
You know. So but it's funny because I saw that the boys were still on the wall, so I took a picture just in case. Like, he's like, I still have the actual papers and the
little photos they gave her. She's like, how do you have that? I said,
you just keep stuff.
I keep
But
everything.
I still took pictures anyway, and it's funny, the boys knew exactly where they were at. They walked right over to it because we had looked at it that many times. So it really did serve its purpose. And let's say for some reason they don't bring them back, which they're supposed to be moved, but it was kind of cool to be able to, like, when you go into them and I get to, it was really cute. Aiden was not even one yet. He just this little chubby baby, and Andrew had his little bowl haircut, just really cute. Actually, Andrew still kind of has a bowl haircut.
It's a lot messier now. It's a bigger bowl.
So anyway,
so we went over there mainly to see, because I've been wanting to see, because everybody knows I love Marvel, and since I don't get much Marvel at Disney World, I wanted to see the Guardians show, which we eventually did. We went and rode Soarin' first.
Yeah, we had. Okay, so here's the thing.
This is weird, yeah.
So there was, like, no wait for Soarin', even though we had a fast pass. And yes, there was rain in the area, but there's rain in the area every day. And, like, all the other parks were busy Friday except for Epcot. It was not busy at all.
No, it was, when we went on Soarin', it said 25 minutes. When we got off of Soarin', it was down to 10. Which was just, I've never seen Soarin' at 10 minutes, middle of the day. It was like 5.
No, yeah.
4:30, 5 o'clock. No line for Living with the Land, which has been busy lately when we've been there. The lines have been...
Yeah, there was like, why is... Usually we are on the opposite end of that. Like, we'll go to the park that has the most people. I don't know
we actually
why.
picked the one that had the least amount. So it was kind of nice that if you wanted to go on Soarin', we could have gone again. But we wanted to get over there because I wanted to see the Guardians Awesome Mix show, which it's really the same show it was last year, just a little bit more pyro.
Yep.
She doesn't like this show. Go ahead and tell them why. Go ahead.
All right. I don't like this show. And I love everything Disney, and Disney, thank you for all the media invites and being so nice to me. However, I don't like the Guardian show. I find it to be cringy cheesy. Like, ugh. And the boys found it cringy, too.
And it's not because of the acting. It's not because of the storyline. It's just...
It's cringy.
They could do so much more with it.
And you know what I think it is? Okay, I'll tell you what I think it is.
I just want to make it clear, though, it's not anything the cast members or performers
it's not the cast members.
No, because they do great with what they're doing.
It's not their fault that that's the show they have to put on.
Right.
I believe... Here's my reasoning, because I had said it to you when we were there. After going to California Adventure out at Disneyland and seeing the caliber of Marvel they have out there, I just feel like Disney World could take a cue from them as far as it's just better quality Marvel out there. And I know that we can't have like all the Marvel fun
but
here.
But Guardians is not out for me.
But I believe that if you go out to California Adventure and see what they do with Marvel, maybe you would maybe understand it a little bit better.
Oh yeah,
because they do such a good job with Marvel out there. The characters are so good. The meet and greets, obviously Mission Breakout for one, which we don't have.
But you'll see Star-Lord, Gamora, and Groot are out there dancing with the crowd pretty much all day.
So they have like a little Guardians dance party in front of Mission Breakout. And like guests can go and get their pictures taken with Groot.
And it's Big Groot. It's the
big
original
Groot.
Groot.
Like when we were on the cruise ship in January, the pictures I showed of you guys with the tall Groot, he's out there taking pictures. And I think that they could have done something like that if they really want to push the Guardians thing. Maybe put those characters out there as well.
Or when the ride opens, I would hope they would bring something like the Guardians Dance Party to where the ride is. I think it could really give a boost into that area.
It could, and then we were talking about how they have like a little dance party and the characters outside of Mission Breakout in California. And I remember we were wondering if when the Guardians coaster opens, if they're going to have Groot and them outside of the Guardians coaster for different fun things, which I think would add a whole different level of fun. And the show, I don't care for it. I think they could do better somehow. But they do have like Guardians themed snacks at the Fife and Drum back there right by
If they're it looks like they're doing construction on the restaurant back there.
I just, you know what? I just, because I like the music. The musicians are good. You know what I don't like? I don't like the alien factor. I don't like the alien girls and like the made up words they say. It makes me go, ugh, every time. Like they could definitely do something better.
And I went in a full nerd Marvel moment. I'm like, none of these people are alive anymore. Because in Infinity War, before he snapped his fingers, he went and he destroyed the whole planet. So it's like, how are these people even here still?
Yeah, he's like, it's not true to the story.
And Baby Groot is not Baby Groot anymore. He's teenage Groot right now.
Okay, so he took it way worse than me. He's like, that's not how this is.
Character integrity. Tarzan should not have sandals on. Groot is not baby anymore.
So, but other than that, I mean, like the show itself, I just think that I mean, it's not the performers. The performers are great. The music is great. I think it's the storyline of the show that makes me cringe.
I think it'd be cool if they had all the Guardians performing in the show. So you have Drax, you have Gamora, you have Nebula, you have Rocket, you have Groot. Actually, to where Rocket does something because he's the tech guy of their group to make them all be able to play the music and sing.
Right, and Rocket is funny. Like Rocket plays a big part in Guardians of the Galaxy Mission Breakout at Disneyland. I don't mean to sound like a broken record, as my mother would say about Disneyland, but California Adventure is awesome.
That's my favorite of all the Disney parks I've been to. That's my favorite park.
We got our media credentials today for a D23. We didn't think they were coming for a couple more weeks, but we got an email saying, congratulations, you are going to cover
You're approved.
D23.
Both of us got approved, so that's awesome.
So we're going to get some time out at California Adventure before the expo.
So we're doing a GoFundMe right now.
Yeah, isn't it funny? We get our credentials for D23, like, and we're still trying to recover from the road trip that we took, that, you know, the car thing.
That wiped out our finances. So.
Yeah, it was great.
So if you're looking to buy some clothing.
Okay, so that, what else? I think that was it at Epcot, wasn't it?
Shane, I saw you said grout, and I thought that was funny.
Grout.
Because I know some people have actually called him grout instead of grout. So I thought that was funny.
I know somebody in particular who I'm not going to call out who calls grout. Anyway, so what else? Oh, okay, so they came out today. I'm sure you saw the news.
Big news
today.
And Michelle Perkins is still waiting to talk about something else.
I know, we're going to make you wait a little bit longer, Michelle Perkins.
Until next Monday.
No. Gondola dates. Today, September 29th, which is going to be a really, really, really
busy time.
Fun weekend because Illuminations is wrapping up that weekend. The new temporary fireworks show begins, and the gondolas will start taking guests off into the sky.
So the gondolas start the 29th. The 30th is the last Illumination show. October 1st is the first new show of whatever it's going to be called. We're not sure of yet.
Yes.
So it's going to be a busy couple days there around Epcot. Plus, you'll have Food and Wine going on at the same time because Food and Wine opens the same day as Galaxy's Edge. Good planning.
It's a lot. Wait, no, Food and Wine doesn't open when Galaxy's Edge is open, is it?
Yes.
I thought it was a little bit later. Is
August
it all
29th.
that same weekend? Oh my gosh. Wow. That's a whole lot.
Who's performing at Eat to the Beat? That's all I care about.
I don't know. Did we put that out? I don't know.
Yeah, I think we did.
But anyways,
sponsored by the Frozen Ride.
So what do you guys think about the gondolas? I knew that they were going to be coming out soon. I just didn't know it would be this soon. I was thinking closer to Christmas.
Yeah, we had heard that cast members had started their training.
Yep.
For them, so we knew that something was coming because usually they don't start training them until just a few weeks before they're going to start running them. So we knew it was coming. We just didn't know when. We didn't know if maybe it was they were going to do training and then maybe come back to it at a later time. We weren't sure. So it's kind of cool that they're going to roll them out, and they need them at that time. Everything's going to be busy.
It'll be interesting to see. I know. I feel bad almost like, when we put out when we put out information about the gondolas, I always get the feedback, not just from Corey Tucker, which I always do, but from other people who read and say they're concerned because of the no air conditioning.
There's no air conditioning?
I know, right? There's no air conditioning.
How could you make that decision and sign off on those if there's no air conditioning?
It wasn't my decision.
Jeez, what kind of planner are you? Man, air conditioning would have been the first thing
Well,
I would have thought of.
Robert said the gondolas are going to be sponsored by Febreze.
Corey and me are going to go out. Me and Corey Tucker are going to go sit in the gondolas.
No, yeah.
It's going to smell like nachos and cheese.
So I tagged Corey on the vlog I put out today because I wanted him to make sure he saw it because I know he's super excited about the gondolas. And I really think, Corey, when you come to town when the gondolas open, I think we should all ride it for the first time together.
You all can go by yourself. I'm not getting on those things. Those are death traps.
Oh my gosh. Just so we can all enjoy the experience together. What do you think? And I think we need to get him on there too.
There's not a chance in hell you're getting me on there. Yeah, I said hell. There's not a chance on earth I will ride on those things.
I'm excited. I see. You know what? I'm always willing to take one for the team and just go try things because I think to myself, well, it's not going to kill me or anything. We knock on something.
See, Elizabeth's with me.
So
Michelle will go with you. So me and Elizabeth will watch the two Michelles go up there into the gondolas because somebody's got to keep this boat running after something happens.
See what I deal with?
This would be Scott's Disney World.
Scott's Disney World. All right. Yeah, please keep
And we're putting all Marvel in. I will just go over to Universal and break their rides. If I had that kind of money, let's take a bat in there like we would in Detroit.
Oh, I guess if something happens to me, you're going to sue Disney.
Your cartoon.
Well,
they won't keep me out of the press.
Make sure you have a nice memorial
I
for
will.
me, please.
We're going to change Madame Leota's thing to a little seance for you. Have you in the globe like we do in the bag of coffee?
This is horrible. This is really horrible.
It's a bad joke, sorry.
Oh my God.
Move along.
You're a horrible person.
Move along. Keep on swimming. Okay, so should we let Michelle Perkins have what she wants to talk about? Well, thank you for watching. It's been a great week. We'll be back next Monday.
Okay, so if you watched any of my social media since Saturday,
I've been everywhere.
have you checked my Michelle Atwood page on Facebook or my Instagram stories by chance?
Or her personal page, or her Twitter, or her every other page. Her MySpace, your space, his space.
Yeah, MySpace. Okay, so do you like my jacket? You see what it says? Somebody tell me that you can see what it says.
I can.
Can you?
Yeah.
What's it say?
New Kids on the Block, the mixtape tour 19. It's the 19th time they've been on tour.
Yes. Okay, so, and then I'm not going to get up because, like, the dog is right here, but it says...
It's got all the cities on the back.
Can you see? Can you see any of it?
A little bit.
Okay, so...
They get the idea. It's like a concert shirt with all the cities on the back.
Yes. Okay. Let's crack my back doing that.
Now, the concert we went to on Saturday was the second to last one. They performed one more night, which actually Michelle Perkins went both those nights.
Yeah, Perkins
which this one was
both.
jealous.
I was jealous.
Which if we wouldn't have the car issues, we probably would have been the second one as well.
If we did not have, like, everybody goes through ups and downs, and, you know, we're on a down at the moment. But if we would have been able to, I'd have drove 3 hours to, was it Fort Lauderdale?
They were cheap, too. They were only like $45.
They were way cheaper in Fort Lauderdale than they were in Orlando. So...
Let me say this before she goes off. The concert was great. I can say that as it was just a lot of fun. The way they mixed in the other groups to where it wasn't like, oh, welcome to the stage, the opening act, then second act, third act. They mixed them in and out throughout the show. It was fantastic, and it was a great show. I can't lie. This is the fourth time I've seen them with her, and I think every show has been good. They've always gotten better.
It is, and you know what's so funny is I talked to my dad on the phone today, and we were talking about the concert because my dad took me to my first New Kids on the Block concert, and so he thinks it's still pretty cool that I get to go see them still
with much better seats.
With better seats. So I was telling him how it's nice because just for those couple of hours that you're there, you just kind of get to be a kid again and forget about all like your adult stressors, and it knocked me back to being a kid. And it was here, like for the mixtape tour, it was New Kids on the Block, but they also had Debbie Gibson, they had Tiffany, they had Salt and Peppa, and they had Naughty by Nature. So Debbie Gibson was like the first concert I think I had ever gone to. My mom took me to. So it was like big old nostalgia night for me.
The cool part was when we got there, and everybody, we actually had met friends at the Harry Buffalo, which is at Church Street Station. We went to that bar before and we ate, and then we went to the concert, and we all kind of went to our own areas where we all sat. We actually had floor seats. But we were back by there's always a second stage at New Kids Concerts.
Yeah, we were by the second stage.
By the
There was
second
the
stage.
big one. We were on the floor. There was the main stage, and then there was like a circle stage. We were right by the circle stage, so that's why I got all those good pictures.
And what was cool was so everybody kept telling us, be in your seat at 8 o'clock. The show starts right at 8 o'clock. Be in your seat. Well, the show doesn't actually start till 8:30 because actually not Trench from Naughty by Nature, but the shorter...
Sure, I don't know his name.
I can't remember his name right now. And a DJ come out, and they kind of get the crowd warmed up. So they're singing, they're playing music that just everybody in the auditorium was singing and having a lot of fun with. So that was great. So they come out for 20 minutes, I would say?
He was like the hype man for the show.
And she didn't believe it was the guy from Naughty by Nature. I go, no, that's him. She goes, no, it's not him. You know what you're talking about. Well, listen.
I love how he makes me talk like this when he talks about stuff I say.
I love what she talks about me about. But he came out, and it was fun. He got the crowd going and everything. And then once he leaves, about 5 minutes later, the stage erupts. And it turns
into a big boombox. Okay, so for you youngins that don't know what that is, when we were kids, we had the radios with the big speakers on the side, and we would play a cassette in the middle.
And we had to buy 12 D-sized batteries every other day because they were dying so quickly.
Do you remember cassette tapes? And then to make a mixtape, you either had to have the dual cassettes where you could play one and record one, or you'd have to sit and listen to your favorite radio station with your hand on play and record,
at the same time,
waiting for your favorite song to play, and hope that the DJ would shut up in time for you to get the
You never got the full song clear on either side.
Never. Oh, God, I feel so old.
Back in my day, we had records and we spun them.
No. You know what cassette tapes are? But no, that was just so cool. And they did a lot of in the audience type of things, and so Joe McIntyre is my favorite. If I mentioned that, I was gonna marry him, but it just
she settled for me.
So,
now, actually, you bring up Joe, but actually you touched Jordan first.
Jordan walked by. I did touch his arm, but not in a creeper way, not in a way. It was just.
He's like, lady, you're assaulting me.
No, because he was walking down the aisle, and I was on the aisle seat. Because,
I got the aisle seat for me because I don't like to have somebody on both sides of me. Well, when we got there, that changed. As soon as she realized they were going to be walking past us, because the guy came up and goes, "This tape is you have to stay within this tape because as they walk by, they don't walk in your way."
And then when I found out they were walking by, I made him switch seats with me because I'm like, "Oh no, I have to be on." Yeah. So at one point, they pulled out these big boxes, and so I knew one of them was going to be right here. Here's my seat. Here's the box.
A foot and a half away.
Right here. So I'm thinking, oh, please let it be Joe. Lo and behold, it was. So he's from here to here. And I didn't know, because they had said the whole time, stay behind the tape. So I didn't know if we were still supposed to stay behind the tape. He shoved me. He
because Joe went like this to some of the people by us.
Yeah, you can
so I pushed her. I'm like, get up there before you get crowded out.
He pushed me. So I posted those silly pictures of me because he was right in front of me because he was taking pictures and I had video. He was right there. And people were like, did you die? And I'm like, not really. Only because...
She's met him before.
I have. But I have. And I think that's part of the reason. And plus, the job that we have makes me look differently at people. Not that it's not I told a fangirl and everything, but we've gotten to meet so many people, and we know that they're just doing their job out there too. They're just regular people doing their job, but they're regular awesome people. Donnie Wahlberg is awesome. Speaking of the word awesome,
actually they're all good. All five were very nice when we met them.
I for people, I'm looking at them, and Tiffany, Debbie Gibson, all of them, I'm looking, and I'm thinking to myself, my God, they're all older than us, and they're in so much better shape.
I know. To see New Kids on the Block alone, they were probably, out of the almost 3-hour concert, they were on stage at 2 hours dancing.
And dance in such good shape.
And running around the whole stadium.
Yes.
Because they were actually up, and she saw them right there, but after Joe got done with her, all of them went about 20 rows up into the crowd to be in that part to perform with the people up there. So they really do love performing. You can tell that on their faces. Debbie Gibson, you could tell, is misperforming.
Yes.
Because she doesn't... You could just tell on the stage, because she thanked them for having her on this tour, but you could just tell by the look on her face how much she just enjoyed being in front of a crowd again.
Yes.
And because I don't know, I mean, I know she did Beauty and the Beast on Broadway for a while.
She did.
But I don't know how much she actually performs her music since then.
I don't know, but I'm, this tour was really good because it was like I said, blast from the past for your childhood. And somebody asked me, was it today, if I knew that they were going to tour again or what they would do next time. And this was such a good one. I don't know what they'll do next time. Usually they tour the U.S. every other year.
They keep upping it though. Every time they do the tour.
I hope they keep going. And they're still, because we got home and I showed Andrew a little bit of the video, and he was so impressed. And it's hard to impress a teenager, but he was so impressed that they were solid packed to the ceiling with people. And
they both had the opportunity to go see them when we were living in Michigan. We offered to go to because they were performing in our area the one night, and then the next night they were in Ohio, which was only a 2-hour drive for us. Mm-hmm. And we said, "Do you want to go see them?" We were taking the boys. No, I don't want to go see them. Now they're like
they wish they would have gone. So they do pack them in at these sold out tours, and they pack in big arenas. It's not like they're playing like the House of Blues.
No, it was 20,000 people in there easily. It was a great show. I can't say anything. Salt and Pepper really still bring it to the. I mean, they really had that place when they came out. The whole place erupted for them. Naughty by Nature, they came out. They just did their hits. Tiffany did the least amount.
Tiffany did the least amount. She didn't even do like a full song. She did like parts of her songs and only a couple. Debbie Gibson did more than she did.
Debbie Gibson actually came up on the stage with the piano at one point, and then Joe McIntyre came out and they sang a duet together. Which of course she was like, "Oh my gosh, the greatest thing ever."
Childhood. So anyway, if you want to see pictures from New Kids on the Block concert in Orlando from Saturday night, I have them on our YouTube channel at the Main Street Mouse, or you can follow my Michelle Atwood page, Michelle M. Atwood on Facebook.
This is what I do at the end of the show.
I know, but I'm talking New Kids coverage.
I know you are.
So yeah, my New Kids coverage will be on my stuff. So.
Your stuff. And actually, it's on the Main Street Mouse's YouTube channel.
Yeah, and the Main Street Mouse's YouTube channel. Such a good time. I really do hope that they.
She had a little bit of fun. They'll be back.
You know what's so funny is that we've had a rough go of it this summer for various reasons, and it was so nice to have that little bit of time to just forget about everything and like put adulting on the back burner.
Yeah. We had so many friends at the concert, though.
There was like so many people.
I mean, Michelle and her friend were there. Lorraine, her daughter, and another friend of theirs was there. Cindy, you guys have been on the show here with us, and she's on the radio. She was at the show. Matt and his wife who own Kingdom Strollers, they were there.
Like there's so many people.
Scott Garland and Stacy were there, who were on the show a couple weeks ago. So
I think like everybody in the Orlando area went to this concert. It was packed, but it was such a good time.
It was, and everybody had fun. You could tell just everybody enjoyed the show.
All right, well, I guess that's about it.
You gotta give away the giveaway coffees.
I do have to give away coffees first. Okay, so the winners, we have 2 bags of coffee that we're giving away this week. Bag of coffee number 1 goes to Jackie Cutney.
Congratulations, Jackie.
Bag of coffee number 2 goes to Scarlett Cressel.
Oh, and I think I have both of I think you both bought from Lost Princess Apparel, so I believe I have both your addresses, but just in case, if you please just both send me a direct message on Facebook with your address. Scarlett, I'm pretty sure I have yours, but I think I have Jackie's also.
Yeah, so Scarlett and Jackie, congratulations, and we hope that you enjoy your Spectrum Churro coffee.
Let your friends try it.
Yes, because it's good stuff.
Good stuff. Let them buy it.
Awesome.
Come over and have coffee done.
And then this week, since we were talking about the new pirate float
Revenge
at Magic Kingdom, this week we are going to be giving away a pair of pirate-themed leggings in the size of your choice. And if you would like to get yourself a pair of pirate leggings, which would be great for the fall, let's see the word.
Oh, Scarlett's on.
How about pirate and your city and state, and tag a friend or 2 and have them like our page. And then next week, I will announce who gets the pirate legging. And if you go to our YouTube channel and do the same thing, tag the word pirate in your city and state, you also get entered there.
And Elizabeth, no, we haven't gotten those numbers yet. The way they're doing it is Coffee Shop of Horrors is actually letting us. They're doing it. I think it's every 6 months. They're keeping track of all that, and then they're making the donation on it. How many bags have sold, how much money is going to Give Kids the World.
Yeah, we don't even know yet.
So yeah, they're going to go every 6 months, and that's how they're going to make the donation. So then they'll either issue us the check to present to Give Kids the World, or they're just going to. They actually work with Give Kids the World with other bags of coffee they do. So that's why we kind of joined up with that one too because it's a great organization that works with the Disney community, and but we're assuming they're going to get quite a bit because we've heard nothing but a lot of good news about this coffee. Actually, Michelle went out there a few weeks ago and she said that she was talking to the owner and he has
last week she said that she bought the last bag that was on the shelf. So we do think that Give Kids the World will get a nice little donation within
which is awesome.
A couple of months because
and every bit helps. So
it does. They just do so many wonderful things that Give Kids the World. So
they do.
And this week, Thursday night, follow along on our social media because there is another a media night for Villains After Hours.
It's a family media night.
Family media night, so I get to bring the kids this time.
So we probably won't have to work as much.
No, but I'll probably still do some live feeds.
I probably won't videotape the show because we
already have it.
Time. Yeah.
And then on Friday, The Lion King opens in theaters, and Disney is having a Animal Kingdom media day. There's different things going on for the media, starting early in the morning till the afternoon. So we will be there.
Wait, so we got to go out late Thursday and get up early Friday?
So on very little sleep, we're going to be up early at Animal Kingdom on Friday. And I definitely will be posting live feeds and stuff in our Instagram stories at the Mainstream Mouse.
Definitely.
So I think that's it.
Is that it for this week?
I think so. What a crazy show. I said I was going to make them a little bit shorter. We're going to work on that.
What time is it? 8:02? Well, that's still a little bit shorter, but let me run through my little things here. So, if you're watching us on Facebook, but a lot of people don't get text or notifications from Facebook when we go live, but if you sign up for our text alerts, you will. So if you text the word TMSM live to the number 94253, you'll be put onto our list to get text alerts. I send them out roughly 5 minutes before the show starts, and it just gives you a link to our Facebook page where you can watch the show. So if you'd like to do that, please go there, sign up. It doesn't cost you anything except possibly normal texting rates, but I know most people nowadays you get unlimited texting, so I don't think it's going to cost anybody anything. But just remember, text the word TMSM live to 94253, and you'll be put on our list of our text alerts. Next thing is TMSM Radio. We were just talking about Matt from Kingdom Strollers. Him and his wife, they own Kingdom Strollers, but they sponsor TMSM Radio. So if you go to the Apple App Store or the Google Play Store and do a search on TMSM Radio, you can download our app, which gives you 24/7 Disney music, fireworks, parades, ride music, just Disney music in general.
Disney magic all the time.
All the time, every day. We were just talking about TMSM Coffee, the Spectral Churro Blend from Coffee Shop of Horrors. They partnered with us on this, and as we were talking about, percentage has gone back to Give Kids the World of each bag that is sold. So you can go to the website we created is tmsm.shop/coffee, and that will take you right to the order form on Coffee Shop of Horrors website where you can order your coffee and have it shipped to you directly, and then you will be enjoying the Spectral Churro Blend. You can follow the Mainstream Mouse social medias on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube at the Mainstream Mouse. On Twitter, it's just Mainstream Mouse. So Facebook, Instagram, YouTube at the Mainstream Mouse. Make sure on YouTube you hit the notification bell so that you get alerts when we do go upload a new video or if we do go live. We do want to try to start going live more on YouTube if we can.
We're going to try to start getting more traction over at YouTube, so we're going to do live feeds there as well.
Yep, so make sure you go over there, you subscribe to the page, and you click the notification button. On Twitter, though, it's just Mainstream Mouse. Forget the, because we couldn't fit that. Forget the. And then the last one is Michelle and I's Instagram pages. You can follow Michelle M. Atwood on Instagram or myself, TMSM Avenger on Instagram. Follow, see what we're up to. Especially this week, we'll be posting quite a bit since we'll be in the parks Thursday and Friday. And I'm sure we'll probably do something over the weekend as well. So you'll definitely want to be keeping up with us in that way as well. So that's all we have for this week. It was a good show. It
was a good show. If you missed any of it, please go back and watch the replay. Right. Make sure you share with a friend or two. And also
all of them.
Or all of them. You know, you can also go to at the top of our Facebook page and it says invite friends to like this page. That also helps.
It does.
And then you can go on our YouTube and rewatch the show as well.
The Mainstream Mouse grew because of people like you that shared it with your friends. And that's how we got to where we're at. So that is the best way to continue to help us grow is by helping us share with new people that don't know about us. We appreciate every single one of you that do that for us every day. Also, if Lost Princess Apparel is running a special through tonight only, Well, I'll probably end up extending it, but we'll see. But if you go to Lost Princess Apparel, there's a link now for Magical line, which is our Disney line of merchandise.
All the Disney stuff is together.
It's in one tab. If you click on that, it'll show you all the Disney. I think there's 137 items in there right now. But if you use the code SUMMER when you're checking out, it'll save you 15% off the total.
That's right. Every little bit helps.
Every little bit helps. And then, like the leggings Michelle showed you, those are actually on the TMSM Emporium. Under TMSM Style, you can find those over there. We actually ship those directly from us. Those
anything that you get from the Emporium, like leggings and dresses wise, comes from us, so it's quicker shipping. Just FYI.
Yes, we'll get those out in the mail this week rather than.
So, I guess that's it. So, I hope you guys have a wonderful week. I really appreciate you following along with us, and we will see you next Monday night.
That's right, guys. Have a great week.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye bye.